Good morning. It is September 17th. It's 6:07. I'm all packed up and I'm ready to leave camp. Today is an exciting day because I'm going to the Kennedy Meadows campground where I'm going to meet up with Southern Minnesota guy, and then I'll get to have some town food. I have been dreaming about hot melted cheese. Cheeseburgers, mac and cheese, cheesy strings of deliciousness on pizza. I'm very excited about some town food after eating a whole lot of energy bars and dried fruit and things for quite a few days. So, can't wait. So let's get going. I got a little over 10 miles to go. Can you hear the coyotes yipping? So, I mentioned at the beginning of the morning that I'm really excited to go into town and have something with some yummy melty cheese on it. And I remembered that I had mentioned before that I would give a review or give some feedback about my different meal or food choices in this stretch. So if you know, in the past I was having either cold soak meals with the recipes from the Backcountry Foodie or freeze-dried meals that my friend Jessica helped me make. But this stretch, because I knew that I needed to have a lot of food and be able to fit it all into my beer canister, I decided to switch it up and do a lot of energy bars or granola bars, protein bars, whatever. And I had 3 different brands that I was trying out: Cliff bars, Quest bars, and Bear Bell bars. I didn't have every flavor of those bars, of course. They make quite a few different flavors of each of those, but I will give you my favorite of each brand, and then I'll give you my top favorite. So for the Cliff bars, they had a chocolate chip flavor that I really enjoyed. For the Quest bars, I had a s'mores flavor. I love s'mores. This bar did not even, approximate what a real s'more would taste like, but it was all right. And then for the Bear Bells brand, there was a cookies and cream flavor. And I would have to say those were my favorite flavors of the ones that I brought this time. And then as far as like what brand I like best, I would have to say the Bear Bells brand tastes the most like a candy bar. And the Quest bars are very dense and they're kind of like chewing taffy. And the Cliff bars are also very dense, but more like chewing like a very consolidated granola bar. So Bear Bells, just for texture, are the winners in my mind. So that's my ranking of energy bars that I have enjoyed on this last stretch. Well, this overgrown trail was a little unexpected, but I am kind of down in the lower part of a valley, so I guess this is where the moisture goes, so this is where the vegetation grows. But wasn't expecting to be doing bushwhacking today. Yes, the
yellow-legged frog, and you have to like
trail register at Kennedy Meadows. Alright, this is Twig, a fellow southbounder that I just met as we were crossing the bridge, and we've had a nice walk here to the Kennedy Meadows campground. It was great to get to meet you.
Yeah, my endpoint. I'm done. Yay!
Yay!
Conehead. I was like, yeah, okay. I was gonna say, Ruby. I thought this was like, that's Daniel? Holy cow, no, this is Daniel.
This is the wrap-up for September 17th. Southern Minnesota guy met me at the Kennedy Meadows campground, and I've been hiking with a fellow Sobo, Twig, and Twig and Southern Minnesota guy and I all went over to the Kennedy Meadows general store and enjoyed a cheeseburger and met up with other hikers, Fleet and Huck, and that was a lot of fun. And then came back to the rental place near Ridgecrest, and we just went out and had very delicious Mexican food at Casa Corona. And now we're back at the rental house and gonna do all of those chores like laundry and figuring out what the next stretch of hikes are and all of that good stuff. So until next time, come along with me as I hike slow, take a lot of pictures, and eat a lot of snacks. Good night.